Next race up then, it's the Open Women's and Open Lightweight Women's category. "15 athletes contesting the lightweight women's, 35 contesting the Open Women's. So some really big names out there. Elodie Rivera-Scaramuzzino on the left of this picture, Olena Buryak on the right. Laura Tarantola also taking part in this race, but she's in the lightweights category on the row behind these athletes. She'll be looking for a 7:02 time, possibly even tipping into sub-7. Look at Olena Buryak, though, known as the queen of the rowing machine, the Khaleesi of the Concept 2. A lot of eyes on her, and fans and favorites from around Ukraine looking to see her try to get on top of the podium here once again at the 2020 World Rowing Indoor Championships. Here's Laura Tarantola, probably the favorite in the lightweight women's category for the win here. We just saw a brief video of her up on the big screen in her preparations to come here and compete. Here's Marie-Margot Ioannis on Ergo 50 from Lyon Caluire Aviron Club. She's looking for a 7:10 time, sat next to Laura Tarantola. Handles are down, flywheel's coming to a rest. Hélène Lefebvre sitting alongside Buryak. This front row really is a formidable force. We've also got Camille Juillet next to Rivera-Scaramuzzino, Julie Voirin just alongside her. The best of the best from the French national squad looking to set their time. And in amongst them, the queen of the rowing machine, Olena Buryak. Here we go, Olena Buryak trying to tear the chain out of that flywheel. She's certainly the fastest out of the blocks. I can immediately see she's leading by no insignificant margin. She's already 5 meters up on the rest of the field, holding a 1:34 split, 32 strokes a minute. She's striding down, going through the first 100 meters. Behind her, Camille Juillet ahead of Fleur Ortiz-Messager and Elodie Rivera-Scaramuzzino, Hélène Lefebvre, Anna Boada, Flavie Bahaud, Benita Daman. That's the lineup for the first 10. Buryak already 10 meters out in front. There's no stopping her. She's at 1:36 split. The others up well over 1:40 already. So she's maintaining that really, really high pace. Tarantola leading for the lightweight women's at the moment, ahead of Otakuzieva, who's just 6 meters behind her. We've then got Marie-Margot Ioannis in third for France, Laura Barragan for Great Britain in fourth. The field's starting to spread out, but nobody's going to catch Buryak. Already 15 meters at the front of the field here, ticking it over comfortably at 1:37 split. She's just absolutely motoring. We're coming up towards 400 meters in now, so she's well through the first quarter of this 2K race and building that lead with every single stroke. Second, third, fourth, and fifth are pretty much level. Bahaud, Rivera, Juillet, and Lefebvre, all of the French national athletes there, pretty much level for the medal position. So it's anybody's guess as to who's going to come out on top for that. Julie Voirin starting to drop back slightly with Benita Daman from the Netherlands. Sayaka Chujo from Japan currently riding in 7th place ahead of Anna Boada from Spain. So the field's starting to spread out at the back, but it really is tight. There's less than a meter separating the French athletes in second, third, fourth, and fifth. It's going to be interesting to see who starts to make the best of that as we come up towards 700 meters remaining. Olena Buryak's just building that margin. She's still sub 140. She needs to be around there if she wants to hit her 6:20 target, or 6:22 world best time that she set herself. Here's Tarantola in the lightweights category, leading ahead of Omodoy Otakuzieva, who's holding a 1:52 split. So Tarantola's still there at 1:47s. Is starting to edge away from the rest of the field. That will be a comfortable thing for her. 1,300 meters left to go for the lightweights. The open weights now coming up towards 1,100 meters left. Buryak still sub 140 on her splits. That's where she needs to be. There's Otakuzieva for Uzbekistan. Really pushing it along. And then on ergo number 47, Marion Collard, another French international on ergo 47 just on the right. And then Niamh Hayes for Ireland. Galliflash Rowing Club on ergo number 45. How's she faring? She's just behind Laura Barragan for Great Britain. They're in places 7 and 8 in the rankings at the moment. Niamh Hayes could get back into contention. But this is Olena Buryak. There's nobody going to touch her. Look at that determination and face. It's like a madness has overtaken her, and she's just sheer grit and determination, pushing into the remaining 900 meters of this 2K course. She's 50 meters ahead of Helen Lefebvre, who's in second place now, and establishing that second position ahead of Elodie Rivera-Scaramozzino, currently in third. Flavie Bahaud in fourth, and Camille Juillet just a nose ahead of Julie Voirin. This is essentially the French squad trailing behind the Ukrainian, doing their best to stay ahead of the Dutch athlete, Benita Demont. I wonder if these positions are going to be fixed now. There's 750 meters to go. 800 left for the lightweights. Lara Tarantola, 40 meters ahead of the Uzbekistan athlete Otakuzieva. And Mari-Margot Ioane is currently in third in that race. Jilly Tovey coming into the action now for Great Britain, trying to move up on Mari-Margot Ioane. There's about 15 meters separating them here. Elodie Rivera-Scaramozzino was looking for a 6:45. She's going to be hard-pressed to move up on Lefebvre. There's only 1 meter separating them. It's certain gold for Buryak now, surely. 550 meters to go for her. Tarantola, 650 left for the lightweights. She's just continuing to build that margin up on Mari-Margot Ioane from France. Uzbekistan's dropped now down to third. Otakuzieva now in third place, just a nose ahead of Jilly Tovey, who's looking strong and comfortable with a 152 split, closing in on the Uzbekistani athlete. Here's Mari-Margot Ioane currently in second. Tarantola's pulling away though, so I think Ioane is going to have to be comfortable for second. The question is, can Tovey get into contention for that bronze medal behind the Uzbekistani athlete Otakuzieva? Starting to tire, Otakuzieva pulling 155 splits to Tovey's 152s. That could be the difference. There's 9 meters between them with 500 to go. So that could be the difference between a medal or not for Jilly Tovey of Great Britain, here representing the British Army. Buryak, though, there's no touching her. Up to 75 meters now ahead of Rivera-Scaramozzino, who's pulled ahead of Lefebvre by a meter. That's Rivera on the left, Lefebvre on the right, and Buryak in the middle. Rivera goes up to 38 strokes a minute, Lefebvre to 39. They're absolutely neck and neck. This is an all-French sprint to the line. 250 meters to go for them, and it's going to be silver or bronze for Rivera or Lefebvre. We'll have to find out, because it's these two great friends competing for silver. They're absolutely level in terms of split and rating. The question is, who's got greater oomph in each stroke? They're not gaining on Buryak because she's down at 137s on the split now and continuing to pull away. She's going to cross the line. Let's see what time she does. Has she beaten her world record? No. A 6:31.7. It's domination for her nonetheless. Coming up to the line then, 40 meters, 30 meters. Last 20 meters for Lefebvre and Rivera. We'll find out who's taken the win here. It's so close. It's Lefebvre with a 6:46.6. Just 8/10 ahead of Rivera. Then fourth place, Camille Juillet. Fifth, Julie Voirin. Sixth, Flavie Bahaud. Benita Demont seventh. Anna Boada in eighth. Back now to the lightweights. Here we go. Tarantola, Margot Joanne in second. Tarantola takes the win, 7:07.3. Ioane is looking good for silver. Tovey's moved up through the Uzbekistani athlete Otakuzieva for the bronze medal place. Coming to the last 3 or 4 strokes for her. Crossing the line, Mari-Margot Ioane takes silver. Jilly Tovey takes the bronze for Great Britain. Omadoy Otakuzieva for Uzbekistan, fourth. Marion Collard coming in for fifth. And then it's close, Laura Barragan ahead of Mélène Etienne. Laura Barragan takes sixth ahead of Etienne for seventh for France. And then Stephanie Pestillard in 8th. Neve Hayes coming in for 9th, just ahead of Vanessa Duran-Garcia. But here is Olena Buryak retaining her title, Queen of the Ergo, Queen of the Rowing Machine. She is the 2020 World Rowing Indoor Champion, full stop across all categories. Absolute domination from Olena Buryak from Ukraine, ahead of Helen Lefebvre here, who takes silver, and Elodie Rivera Scaramozzino taking the bronze.
Olena, you don't look that happy with that.
Hello. I'm not very happy, but I'm excited it was finished.
It looked like a tough race. You were shouting at yourself towards the end there, trying to get a bit more motivation.
I don't care.
You were in the last 500. You were pulling some interesting faces. The tongue was out.
Here is no oxygen. It's nothing to breathe. Impossible.
Yeah, it's the same for everybody. Doesn't matter how fast you go.
I've tried to push harder, but it wasn't oxygen really in the air.
Well, you still came away with a great victory. Congratulations, Olena, on another world title.
Thank you.
Ouais, peut-être. Enfin, moi, j'étais là pour essayer de faire un bon score et je suis un peu loin de mon record, mais vu l'hiver que j'ai passé, je suis contente de l'avoir fait et on verra par la suite.
Eh bien, on vous attend à Tokyo. Merci beaucoup. En tout cas, bravo pour cette très belle course et cette victoire.
There's the official results from the lightweight women's. Laura Tarantola, 707.3. Marie-Margot Ioannes for France, 722.2. And then Gilly Tovey for Great Britain, the bronze medal, 725.5.